Welcome back to Savannah and Ariana's Thoughts and Talks.
This month's podcast is about swimming through the struggles of insecurities.
Yeah, we even brought on a special guest, Diallo.
Howdy, y'all.
To share his experiences with insecurities, and we can relate to teenagers nowadays. So yeah.
Okay. If you don't mind sharing, what is the biggest insecurity you think teens in general may face?
I feel like, for me at least, my biggest insecurity is my weight and like my appearance, because I also think it's for a lot of teens too. They're always worried about their body because nowadays there's like kind of a stereotype that you have to be either like small or curvy, and clearly I'm not really small, but yeah, that's my biggest insecurity.
Yeah, I think a lot that comes with that is like a social media too, because you always see
editing.
The editing 100%, and especially because like a lot of the time people that are, I guess people that are not even like role models, but people that envy each other, these people are grown adults who have gone through puberty, who've gone through all of that, and like their body isn't really changing as much as we are. So I think that really affects people too.
Okay, so along with what we had talked about, we had done a little bit of research regarding it, and nearly 2/3 of parents say their child is insecure about some aspects of their appearance, and 1 in 5 say their teens avoid scenarios like being in photos because they're too self-conscious.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Another question that we had asked was regarding social media, and has it affected the way that you view yourself as a person and in society?
Yes. I honestly think it's not just me. I feel like it's everyone, because everyone on social media, they're like skinny, or if not, they're not skinny, they're very confident. And I feel like confidence is really key.
Yeah.
But,
It is.
Yeah. Like recently I've actually been trying to build my confidence a lot more. So I've been wearing more like crop tops and stuff like that.
Put yourself out there.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people, though, when they do like gain that confidence, like I'll see like people with less followers or whatever, and they're like, they think they look good, and that's why they post that, like their confidence does, and people always break them down instead of building them up, and I feel like that's like the biggest cause of like bullying.
But yeah, and I feel like a lot of times when people put me down, it's more instead of it actually putting me down, I think it's more of a motivation.
Yeah.
Why is there a fried chicken up there?
It's up there. It's fine.
It's
It's fine. It's fine.
Nobody knows.
Anyways.
Okay, Diallo. Well.
Oh wait, like I was saying though, I feel like people like putting me down honestly is more of a motivation than it is like putting me down, because I kind of like when people talk bad about me, which sounds crazy, and I know not everyone's
It's a very
like
different
that,
perspective.
because when people really do talk bad about you, in reality, they're probably hurting. Like,
Yeah.
or they feel like there's something wrong with them.
They're projecting.
And that, heavy on that. But also, you'd never know what's going on in someone's life. So them talking to you like that or trying to put you down honestly might be helping them, which is really not really
Healthy for them.
yeah.
Pronunciate it.
Clock it.
Keep that in here. Keep that in.
But yeah. So I always try to think about what other people are going through, and because you don't know what anyone else is going through. So like putting other people down is not really great. But if it's gonna make you feel better, then go ahead and put me down. If you
Along with talking about building up your confidence, we wanted to ask you specifically, because I think you're one of the most confident people that I know.
Stop it.
How can one come to feel more confident within themselves?
Fake it till you make it. That's what I do. I've been doing it since middle school.
Gotta be put on a mask like everyone online.
You heard what was her name? What was her name?
I don't know.
It was one of the girls from Founders Week.
She the workout? Wait, which one would she do?
It might have been a workout.
Sorry,
one.
I'm trying to fix my shoe. Okay, so along with more of our research, 4 in 10 teenagers, so 40%, said that their friends have the things that their friends have said have made them worry about their body image.
Ooh,
And
that's not good.
Bullying
real.
is a major risk factor for suicidal attempts among teenagers. Research indicates that students who are bullied are 2 to 9 times more likely to consider suicide.
That's horrible.
It's sad
Really
to
sad.
think that like someone's friends could like be the cause of them like not being here anymore.
Or like honestly someone's family as well.
I think that reverts back to your thing where people have a bad life. Like I think a lot of times it's easier to bully your own friend than someone you don't know, because if you know their weaknesses and you know like what puts them down. And so I like, oh, if someone's like really insecure about their acne, you know to tell your friend like, by the way, it's really like your acne's like super
Shut up,
red
pepperoni
today.
face.
Like and it's like that's why that's horrible. Like having your own friend make you feel that way.
I feel like, okay, yes, some people may be hurting inside, but then we also have to understand though that like
That's not an
there's
excuse.
some, there's some people that are just straight mean.
And also, you could be hurting inside, but you're not the only one hurting.
Absolutely
And 9
not.
times
Just
out
because
of
you're
10,
hurting doesn't mean you should hurt somebody else.
not just that. 9 times out of 10,
yeah.
when you're bullying someone, you're not the only one bullying that person.
Oh yeah.
Often, like, for me, example, people often call me fat. Like, great job, come up with something new. But anyways, you're not the only one that's called me fat, and you're not going to be the only one that's gonna call me fat. And if you're going to do that, at least come with something unique. Like
Make it
great
worth your
job.
time. Like not
Exactly.
just
Don't
like
just be like you're fat. Be like you're a humongous fried chicken eater or something. Like something better than just calling me fat, and give me a good laugh too while you're at it. But like
I like that. Like someone being able to take like the
People need to learn how to, like, obviously,
not learn how to take it, but like
jokes are not funny, and to a certain extent, you really have to understand that could hurt somebody. But also at the same time, I feel like nowadays, based on social media and everything else, people have become so sensitive that they cannot learn how to, like, take a joke.
I think it sucks that sometimes people just can't be their natural selves. Like I hope people realize, like back to the body image thing. Nobody's body is like, or not nobody, but like a lot of bodies are not the same at all. They will never be the same. Like it's not
just that.
physically
We talked about
possible.
that in our mall podcast.
Okay, I know, but
Clothes
not
don't
just
fit
that.
right.
everyone looks up to models and people who work to get their body like that.
They work.
Like really, really work. And that's what today's expectations are. You got to be skinny. You have to have a big butt, and you have to have a big, and
No, yeah, that's the truth. That's what a lot of the stereotypic things that like people say
And
are.
I don't think people understand at the same time, though, that a lot of that's fake.
exactly.
You can edit it.
Kim
People
K.
can get... people can get, like, procedures done and stuff. Nothing in this world is real anymore because people try to make
many
themselves seem so
loopholes.
much better.
Right. And also, you can clearly see through like decades stuff change, or decades of what's a 10-year called? What's 10 years?
Decades.
Okay, a decade.
Good job.
Stuff
20 points.
changes so often. Skinny and then curvy, and then like it goes back and forth all the time. So when people make a permanent change, like, oh, I'm gonna get surgery, or oh, I'm gonna work out so much just to fit the stereotype, it's probably gonna change in a few years. You're probably gonna be the opposite of what it wants.
Like, okay, so there's a song by SZA called Special, and one of the lyrics is literally, I wanted to be thick, now I want to be thin. Like, that just shows how much times change. Like,
Right.
everyone, I feel like, and a lot of times, skinny, I don't know if I can say that, but skinny people tend to want to be bigger, and bigger people want to be
Everyone
skinny.
wants what they can't have.
The grass is always greener on the other side.
And
That
clock
grass is fake.
Clock.
Oh,
it.
and they use the spray. What are yeah. All right. All right. Do you have the okay? Continue.
Okay. So along with everything that we've talked about, the last part of our research was the top insecurities that teens face on a daily basis, which can include acne, appearance, social status, money situations, teeth, facial features, weight, and I think that was it.
Really quick, one that I really liked that you said was money, because especially right now, okay, all throughout history, money changes so often, and people are so expected to have the nicest stuff, not even the nicest stuff, but like, oh, a new outfit every single day, a new piece of clothing, just another expectation coming your way that has to do with clothes, money, or your social, or your status, or your home status.
Obviously, nobody wants raggedy clothes with holes in them, but
No.
like, if you're covered and they do the job, why are we getting bullied for it?
And why are we expecting people to like not reuse the clothes?
Not just
It's
that.
what it's for.
Okay, so about to get personal and deep, guys. I'm okay. So we all know I'm from California, or whatever. But most of my life, I was homeless, so I did not always have nice clothes. I didn't always have clothes. Like, I'd wear the same clothes. I had like one outfit for a week, and that's how it was, because that's all we could do. You, like I said before, you don't know what someone's going through, and being someone that no one knew what I was going through, and I was constantly getting bullied about how I was. It was just, you really got to think before you speak. And I know I always joke around, and like that's that person I am. I'm gonna joke with you, but I'm never gonna. If I ever make someone feel uncomfortable or like I'm being too mean, I always want them to tell me.
Yeah.
Because like I never want that person to be where I was.
Exactly.
And I never want anyone to be hurting how I was hurting before. But yeah, so
that's perfect. That's a perfect example. Like you genuinely have no right. You have no right to say how other people should be living, nor to judge them because everybody has stuff, regardless of what it is. You wouldn't want to be made fun of your biggest insecurity.
Not just that, just because my weight, I could feel like it's heavier than someone else. Everyone, like, not my weight, not as in actually my weight, but like
the weight that you carry,
the weight that I carried with being homeless and stuff like that. That someone stubbing their toe could feel just as bad as it did me being homeless. Mm-hmm. So like everyone's gonna feel things differently. So like everyone's weight, like everyone's pain is different, but it's all felt the same.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand why people make it such a big deal to have like the most amount of followers, to post yourself so much on social media. People don't always want to do that. Like I don't want to put my whole entire life out on social media because people social media because people don't need to be knowing what I'm doing.
Because FYI, nobody cares how many followers you have, and I just want to say, like, actually, at least now, for some people, the less you have, the better.
The followers you have should be your friends, not random creepy people.
Okay, but not just that. Your followers are not going to get you anywhere in life.
Ooh, nope. That one's good. Like, they're not.
Even at the end of the day, content creators still have to do so much to continuously keep up with the money that they have.
Right.
Exactly. But like the amount of followers you have is not going to get you anywhere in life. You're going to have followers and you're going to be famous and you're going to be cool for about a week
until they move on to the next person.
What's that high school thing called? You peaked. Don't peak over your followers. Like, don't think just because you have 1,000 followers, you are it. And also,
it's not always the best
video
thing.
that went viral, you're famous.
You can get followers for the wrong reason, and I feel like that's worse than having no followers.
Yes, exactly. And also, don't let
clock
it. Don't let how many likes you get be the validation that you think you are. Like, don't let that be how you think of yourself or how people think of you.
On that.
Because regardless, imagine, let's say you posted an outfit of yourself. Like, I know that everybody says this, and you got 5 likes. That's 5 people coming up to you and saying you look great. You would feel amazing if 5 people came up to you and told you that in a day. But the minute it's online, it's like, oh, that's not a lot.
Snap for Ariana.
I'm clap.
Wait.
Snappy.
I can't remember that.
Right.
Anyways. But I feel like even then, though, like, you could be trying to post like the raw you, but posting it on social media, adding that filter, it completely changes you, and that's no longer you, and so you're putting a fake image and a fake like.
Not just that, yes.
Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to like you. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Not everyone's going to like you.
Yes.
You be you,
and that's okay.
True you.
Mm-hmm. And
you
also,
be you for you.
No, exactly. But not everybody has to like you.
And also with the filter thing, because you're putting a filter on because you feel bad, just think about it. Someone feels bad because they see the filter on you, but they think it's natural. So while you're feeling, insecure, so you use a body thing to make you skinnier, someone else is looking at it and saying, dang, they're skinny. I should be like that too. So just while you think you're putting yourself up because you feel down, you're putting someone else down.
And it's sad that people... I'm sorry. It's sad that people have to like go to extreme measures to eventually obtain that like goal that they hope to see themselves in. And it's like... not addiction in like a bad way, but it can become an addiction to continuously want to make yourself look better and to continuously change yourself to fit those standards that are eventually going to change.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and like it can cause physical harm to you.
Also, I would so much rather be happy. I'm sorry. I would so much rather be happy with myself and comfortable rather than making somebody else feel comfortable who's also insecure.
Clock it. Back to what she was saying about the whole filter. Someone's always going to want what they can't have. You're always going to want. I'm going to want $1 million for the rest of my life, and I'm not going to get no $1 million. I'm not going to get $1 million tomorrow. Come on out. So you're always going to want what you can't have. Mm-hmm. Stop. Just stop. You don't need everything. You don't need to be the prettiest girl in the world or the prettiest boy. You don't need to be
natural
the
beauty is key.
You don't need to be skinny. You don't need to be thick and curvy and stuff like that. Just be
made the way you are.
Yeah. You are made the way you are for a reason. You're going to go through what you're going to go through for a reason. You're here for a reason.
It shapes and builds you as a person.
And if you weren't supposed to be alive,
the beautiful real you.
Yeah. If you weren't supposed to be alive today, then you wouldn't be.
Exactly. And also with the model things, I think that, especially right now, do you see how many models are bringing that have such a distinct like key or just a distinct feature about them. Like this person has many freckles or they have like a skin difference.
I feel like
I
we're
forgot
trying
what the
to
name
put
of it.
ourselves out there more.
Yeah, and
become
that's
more
great
inclusive.
because when people are so like, oh, it has to be this way, it has to be this way.
But
no
you
one's
have to
happy.
understand with them doing that, though, at the end of the day, they still kind of are editing those people. And
Oh,
that's
for
still
sure.
not a true, genuine, like,
it's not a true
appearance.
beauty.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to be, I feel like nowadays you should, with all that we've been through in the world, nowadays you should just be able to be you, not be judged.
Because there's so many different people out there, and everyone's their
if you
own
have a
person.
like,
Okay, but not just that. I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you're.
But like, this is about to get gory. If you cut us all open, we're gonna bleed the same blood. We're going to.
Yes.
It's gonna be the same ugly meat under us. We're not. We don't all have to be the same. We can
No.
be equal, but not the same.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well said. Love that. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I feel like that took a pretty good overall
yeah.
view of what we wanted to talk about.
We are all the same
Yeah.
deep down. Don't let the outer appearance define that you are who you are.
Exactly.
Shall we conclude our episode?
Yeah.
Aw.
Bye, Diallo.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening to this one. Thank you for Diallo to being on the podcast.
Of course.
We love Diallo.
Yes.
I love y'all.
We'll see y'all for
Sometimes.
Next month.
What? April. Whoa, wait, that's
Magic.
cool.
I know.
Okay, we have to end this.
Okay, what's it? April?
Beep it and then say, see you later.
See you later.